Welcome to this training module on hazardous communication for workplace chemicals. By the end of this session, you'll be able to quickly identify hazard labels and clearly understand what each one signifies. So, what is Hazcom? Hazcom is short for Hazard Communication in the Workplace. Before OSHA set the rules in 1983, every chemical maker once had their own way of warning people about dangers. The result? Confusion and lots of it, sometimes leading to some rather nasty accidents too. Thanks to Hazcom, everyone's finally on the same page. After 1983, the Hazard Communication Standard was introduced to bring U.S. chemical safety practices in line with universal global leaders. This standard ensures millions of workers are properly trained to handle chemicals safely. As a result, it has greatly reduced workplace injuries from chemical reactions, fires, explosions, burns, and long-term health risks. As a service sanitation employee, you have the right to know about the chemicals you work with and any potential hazards they may pose. Hazard communication starts with OSHA's classification process. Here, chemicals are thoroughly tested to identify any risks. After a hazard is identified, it's carefully classified based on its type and severity. Physical hazards such as corrosives, flammable liquids, and explosives are clearly labeled, while health hazards include risks like severe eye damage, skin burns, or respiratory sensitization. This systematic approach ensures every danger is precisely understood and addressed. Categories within each class are then numbered by severity, with Category 1 being the most dangerous. The lower the number, the more severe the hazard. After a chemical is classified, its details are recorded in a safety data sheet, also known as an SDS. This 16-part document provides all key information about the chemical, including things like safe handling and first aid. As a service sanitation employee, it's important to focus on Section 1, Chemical Identification, Section 2, Hazards, and Section 4, First Aid Measures of an SDS sheet. You'll also find important information on accidental releases, safe handling and storage, fire safety, and exposure controls in the remaining sections. SDS books and reference sheets are available at each yard and available inside the Samsara Driver app. If your yard is missing this information, contact your manager right away for a replacement. The core of Hazcom is making sure chemical users have the information they need right when and where they need it. This is done through container labeling. Hazcom uses two types of labels, shipping labels and workplace labels. Containers leaving a manufacturing facility must have labels that meet the globally harmonized system, also known as GHS standards. GHS labels include 6 key elements: product identifier, signal word, pictograms, hazard statements, precautionary statements, and supplier information. The product identifier lists the material name and any hazardous ingredients as shown on the SDS. The signal word, such as danger or warning, shows the level of hazard. Pictograms are the most recognizable part of a Hazcom label. These diamond-shaped icons, outlined in red with a black symbol, are easy to understand in any language. OSHA uses 9 pictograms to show hazards such as explosive, flammable, oxidizer, gas under pressure, corrosive, acute toxicity, health hazard, serious health hazard, and environmental danger. Always check the pictogram before handling any chemical and proceed with care. The hazard statement on a label pinpoints exactly what dangers the material poses using standardized language. The precautionary statement offers clear steps for staying safe and handling accidental exposure. Finally, supplier information provides the supplier's name, address, and phone number, ensuring you can quickly reach out with any questions. Any chemical containers on service sanitation property or in our vehicles must always be labeled. Labels should include the product name, basic hazard information, and any details workers need to stay safe. If you find a container without a label, relabel it before use or contact your manager to see where you can find extra labels. Employees who handle chemicals should always read the label and know the product's appearance, odor, and other physical traits before use. Never touch or smell chemicals directly. This is unsafe and should be avoided. You should also stay alert for strong chemical odors and watch how products react with different materials. If you find an unmarked chemical at work, always treat it as hazardous. Never use it until it has been properly identified and labeled. Always wear personal protective equipment, PPE, when handling chemicals. Choose the right personal protective equipment such as goggles, face shields, gloves, boots, coveralls, or respirators based on the specific hazards of each chemical. Remember, PPE can fail, gloves can tear, and respirators can malfunction. Always inspect your equipment before use to ensure your safety. In addition to PPE, you can also utilize proper engineering controls to reduce the risk of exposure to hazardous chemicals. This includes the use of ventilation equipment, working in an outdoor environment, or just using a less hazardous chemical whenever possible. If you're ever exposed to a hazardous chemical, you better act fast. First aid instructions are always available in Section 4 of the Chemicals Safety Data Sheet. Take every exposure seriously. Report incidents immediately. Quick action and proper first aid can prevent serious harm. For most chemicals, if you get them in your eyes or on your skin, rinse thoroughly with plenty of water. Use the nearest eye wash station in the workplace or an eye wash bottle if you're out in the field. Your swift response will make all the difference. If hazardous chemical vapors, gases, fumes, or dust are inhaled, move yourself or the affected person to fresh air immediately. Then assess if emergency medical help is needed. If hazardous chemicals are swallowed, do not drink water or induce vomiting, as this can make things worse. Instead, call poison control or 911 immediately. Then quickly get the chemicals SDS from a manager for proper first aid instructions. The bottom line here is handle every chemical like your safety depends on it, because it does. Take charge, stay sharp, and protect yourself and your team from risk. Got questions about any chemicals we use? Reach out to your manager and get the facts. Let's continue to stay smart and stay safe out there.